Coming up on Friday, the Norwich men's hockey team returns from the break as they begin hosting the Northfield Savings Bank Holiday Tournament. And joining us on the line right now to help us get a preview, it is, as always, now that the team is back, is head coach Cam Ellsworth. Cam, it's great that we finally managed to connect here. I know we sort of whiffed on each other a couple times this morning.
Yeah, my apologies. Just got off the ice. Happy to be connected, be on with you guys.
No, it's definitely good to have you back as well. How was the break, first of all? How's everybody looking, and did anyone get fat over the last couple weeks?
Well, other than myself, everybody looks good, but I think healthy for everybody. Got home, got some family time, got a little rest, got some time away from exams and school, and just a lot of excitement here this week coming back.
Yeah, now you're back at it with, you're hosting a tournament now. And how big are these sort of mid-season tournaments? You're getting non-conference opponents for the most part, and you're also obviously playing sort of elimination advancement tournament type hockey.
Yeah, no, I love the opportunity. Sets up really kind of, this one especially sets up in a great time with the holiday and with the World Juniors going on, such a big event in hockey. So I think it's something that we look forward to. Obviously, thankful for the sponsorship from Northfield Savings Bank, and just excited to host. So, like you said, it's just a great opportunity to get into one of those events where it's kind of do or die or survive in advance, however you want to say it, and something where hopefully, and I know I am, and we're talked about, is just not really happy about the way the last one went. So, kind of really chomping at the bit for tomorrow night.
And that's a good point to mention as well. The loss to Castleton heading into the break, how much... you get a few weeks in between games, so how much does that maybe gnaw at a player? How much does that motivate someone? I know for me, whenever I have just a garbage show, I'm very sad for a few hours, and then I'm like itching to get back out there and perform again. So is it like that as a coach and as a player to really want to get back out on the ice and get back in the win column here?
Well, I think just back competing, right? It's something where there's controllables and there's things that we can control, and I think just the opportunity to get back with your teammates and compete together, there's certain things that we can't control. That Castleton game was just one of those games where, 55-18, I believe the shots were. I think we threw everything at the kitchen sink, and not to say that we wouldn't have liked to do some things differently. I have to give some credit to them and the way they hunkered down, and obviously to their goaltender. But yeah, Naze, it sits with you. It sat with me for a very long time, and then what was good for me, I was able to do some recruiting. I went on the road. I talked to some other coaches, and the good thing for us, we're in the okay spot. So I don't love the loss, but it's not something where I think we got to panic, and not something where we got to, do anything drastic. It's something where we look, and the first half, I thought our schedule was incredibly difficult. And if you would have asked me on the first show before UNE, hey, would you take 8-2? If I talked to you in the new year, I probably would have said yes. And so that's kind of the way we've approached it, trying to be mindful of that and what happened. But our house isn't on fire here. We're going to continue to build and grow, and our, the final goal to be the best team we can be at the end of the year.
What is it that, without opening the playbook, obviously, but what are you guys sort of working on? What did you see, I guess, at the end of that? The end of the first semester there is that you carry into this one, like, okay, we got to lock this down if we're going to be where we want to be once March rolls around.
For me, it's the net fronts. We've worked a lot on it this week, just owning the net fronts, right? So they got 2 goals on plays right at our net. The Middlebury game, they got 2 goals right at our net. And we're not getting those opportunities. So we spent a lot of time, or we're getting the opportunities, we're not cashing in rather. So spent a lot of time on that and traffic and getting to it. And I think everybody loves the pretty goal. I love the pretty goal, and I'm sure the fans love the pretty goal, but they all count the same. And I think we've just got to have an awareness and have an understanding that, if the pretty one doesn't come that night, that shouldn't really change what we're doing. We should be striving for doing some things, and not doing them harder, but just striving for some harder goals. And I'm not afraid to say that. So it's something we've worked on. It's something we've talked on, and I'm anxious to see kind of putting that in motion and going forward with it.
And now going forward here, you've got an interesting hodgepodge of teams coming in for this Northfield Savings Bank Holiday Tournament that gets underway tomorrow. You have Assumption, who plays, out of the NE10, which is that lone Division II the league, and then you've got Salve Regina, ranked 6th in the country, and then SUNY Cortland coming across out of the SUNYAC. So how do you sort of look at this, or how do you first of all, Assumption? What do you know about them, and what do you think you're going to see from them?
Well, you know what? I don't know a ton, to be truthful. There's unfortunately, and I can't imagine they would know a ton about us. There's just, our league has rules, their league has rules. There's not a lot of video sharing. There's not a lot of links out there for us to really download and see their game. So, in talking to some people that have gone up against them, have seen them, they want to play kind of a high intensity, and they want to play an up-paced game, and they want to skate. So that's what we're kind of expecting. And then, as you said, you got Salve, who's having a great year, was in the national final a couple of years ago, has a really good program, and then Cortland, who we actually know a little bit about. There's a family connection. One of our guys' brothers plays on Cortland, so yeah, we're excited, and really for us, truthfully, we're trying to get away from who the opponents are. We want to focus a lot on ourselves right now, and just so whoever we play, wherever we play. We have our own goals, and I think we've got away from that. I know we got away from that, and it's not about our opponent right now. It's about us, and if we can strive to play and to meet our own standards, then we'll see where the chips fall then. And I think that's just kind of where our mindset is.
Did you put a call into Damon DeJulian up at St. Mike's when scouting Assumption at all?
I did not. No, I did not. No, I'm like I said, I'm being respectful of those teams and the way that they. There's like I said, there's rules, and I wouldn't ask those guys to do that the same way that hopefully they wouldn't ask me to share games of what our opponents are. It's a little bit of just respect, and again, I'm excited for the weekend, and it's something where I've put a lot more energy onto who we are than who we're playing right now. And
I actually didn't know there were rules against interconference kind of deals there. That's sort of me learning that for the first time. So I apologize if I was putting you on the spot there.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right. So I guess on that note, we can let you get back to work. I know you're just coming off the ice here, so I'm sure you've got some stuff that you got to tend to, Cam. And, of course, the game tomorrow night, 7 o'clock against Assumption. And we'll have the coverage here starting at 6:35. George Como on the call, and with the coach's preview brought to you by Sticks and Stuff. Cam Ellsworth, thanks for joining us as always.
Thank you. Happy New Year here.
Yeah, happy New Year to you, and best of luck this weekend.
Thanks so much.